Hey everybody, it's Mr. Cox here. I just want to take a few minutes to create a short tutorial about how to navigate BusinessU as a student. BusinessU is a simple web-based, easy to navigate learning management system that we here at the Tates Creek High School Business Department will be using this year to deliver the majority of our Kentucky high school business curriculum. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through how to log in here. Let me go ahead and bring the login page up. This is where you're going to be directed to go each day that we have an assignment in BusinessU. You're going to go to this page and you're going to see two fields here. You're going to see a teacher ID field and a student ID that you're going to use to log in to your account at BusinessU. So the teacher ID is going to be unique to the particular teacher and which class you're in. So for example, in my class, I'm going to have a unique teacher ID that you will be using to log in with. If you're in Mr. Jackson's class, that's going to be different. And if you're in Mr. Crutchlow's class, that's going to be different. So you want to make sure that you have the right teacher ID for the class that you're in. So for this particular example, I'm going to go ahead and enter my teacher ID. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And then I'm going to put the student ID in. The student ID is going to be your student ID from Infinite Campus. So that's easy for you to remember. It's the student ID number from Infinite Campus that you use to log in other things at school. So hopefully that will be easy for you to remember. If you ever have any questions about your password, you can always reach out to your teacher. They'll be able to tell you, or they can also reset your password if you need to. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and log in. Once you log in, it's going to bring you it's going to load your class for you, and it's going to bring you to this particular page. So up here in the right, you're going to see your name. You're going to want to make sure that that's there and that you're logged in correctly under your account. So over here on the left, you're going to have three tabs here, a to-do tab, grades, and announcements. The most important one here is the to-do tab. That's where you're going to be brought to when you initially log in, and that's where you're going to be living most of the time in BusinessU. So on the left-hand side here, you're going to see your to-do list for the day. So for example, if you get assigned several assignments in BusinessU from Canvas, you're going to look at the particular assignment in Canvas and match it up with what you have to do here. This is a running list, so as long as you're caught up with all your work, on this left-hand side, it's only going to be the work that you haven't done or that has been recently assigned. So what you're going to do is you're just going to click into these ones here. So this is to read this reading here. So it's going to, you click into it, it's going to load your reading. You're going to look through here. You're going to read this as if you were in a textbook. Once you're finished with that, you can go down here and click on the next section. And then that's going to take you to the next one, or you can close that out here and then go on to complete Total Recall B. You're going to pop into that here, and you are going to, it's going to bring up these different text boxes. You're going to answer the questions, and you're going to put your answer in the text box. So you're going to put your answers here. As you work through these things, you can save them. So in case you have a disrupted internet connection, you won't lose all your work. Which is what I would recommend doing. As you finish up here, you can click Submit for Grading, and that's going to submit it to me or your other teacher for grading. You want to make sure that you're completely finished with it because depending on how the teacher sets the assignment up, you may not be able to resubmit it after you have submitted it already. So we're going to go ahead and submit that. And then it's going to bring you back here. You're going to down here at the end here, you can, if you have another assignment to do, you can click on it. Otherwise, you just go up here and hit close. And as you complete these assignments, these will drop off your to-do list on the left, and they will show up here on the recently completed. And that's where you're going to look and see for reference other assignments that you've done within the last week or two. That's going to keep a list there in case you need to go back in and reference a reading or look at an assignment to determine what you answered right and what you answered wrong. There's also a little tab here that you can click on that is a total summation of all the work that you've completed so far. So that is basically all that you need to know on the to-do page here. On the grades, you're going to click on the grades. Grade is going to show you any grades that have been submitted in BusinessU for BusinessU assignments only. So this is not going to be a complete look at all your grades, because we will be doing other assignments in Canvas. So Infinite Campus will be where you will want to look for your complete grades. And the announcement tab, that would be used in case there's any announcements that we want to make specific to BusinessU. But this is probably rarely going to be used because Canvas is our main hub for all of our assignments and communication. So again, to wrap up here, your to-do page is the place that you're going to be living most of the time. It's going to show your to-do, your incomplete work on the left and your completed work on your right. Again, hopefully this is helpful. It's pretty simple, easy to navigate. As you get in here and work around, you'll get the hang of it. Until then, if you have any questions, please reach out to me, Mr. Jackson, or Mr. Crutchlow, and we'll be glad to help you in any way that we can. Thanks and have a great day.